Hi, this is Rachel from In the Library of Lady VLA, and it's in my mailbox time once again. This week it's not as many as last week, but it's still a pretty good week. I've got 2 books which I bought, and I've got 3 library books. The first book is a non-fiction book that I found when I was sort of wandering around some charity shops in town, and it's called Reading Like a Writer by Francine Prose, which I think is either hilariously ironic or deliberate. Saying a guide for people who love books and for those who want to write them, which is going to be like I think it's going to be a really interesting read. It's not going to read completely like a non-fiction self-help kind of writer book sort of thing, and it's a US book that I found, and it's got the whole floppy binding thing going on, which is super cool. And the second book that I bought is one that I told you that was coming, and that I have already read and is so amazing, and this is going to be slightly interesting. It's Across the Universe by Beth Revis, and I know people know about this, like the ship schematics on the inside of the dust cover, but what I didn't realise, that you can actually reverse it. It's actually got like the barcode and like the blurred bits on the other side, so if you flip it round and refold the flaps backwards, you can actually use it as a cover thing, because it's still got that there, it's still got all on the spine, so it still works. Because obviously, I beat my computer with the book. So obviously there's that, the proper cover, but it is totally reversible, so you can have it with the either that way out or that way out. I think the ship schematics are really cool, so I'm going to keep it like that for the time being. I love the fact that you can't actually see it very well, but this sort of embossed like bird type eagle thing, which is really cool. So yeah, I'm going to be doing my review for that soon. It should be up perhaps next Friday, because I'm currently staggering reviews because I caught up on quite a few, so they're going up on like Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays, and perhaps another one Saturday, like next Saturday, depending on what I read. So yeah, those are the books I've bought. And now for the library books, I went in to take 2 back that I read and picked up 3 more. Still got another one to read for the 21st, so that'll probably be the next book I read. But I've got Hex Hall by Rachel Hawkins. I've heard pretty good things about this, and I was thinking about buying it, but I've heard that there's going to be a new cover release for when Demon Glass comes out that'll match like the second book, so I might wait until that so I have matching covers, because I think you might know by now that I'm quite OCD about that. But yeah, looking forward to reading that. And then I've got Some Girls Bite by Chloe Neal. This is her like adult paranormal series, and this is the first book in there. I think there's only 2 in there so far. It keeps popping up on my Amazon recommendations. I thought better while I found it, I was like, cool, let's go for it. And it sort of sounds like it's a similar kind of thing to the Jazz Parks books, so I'm looking forward to reading that one. And I've also got Fire Spell by Chloe Neal, which is her YA kind of paranormal series, which I keep seeing about. It's the second book for that's come out recently, Hexbound, so I thought I'd give that a go and then see if Hexbound's worth a read as well. I do like the cover for this though, the cover's really quite cool. Sort of face sort of lit up by the candlelight, it's really cool. So yeah, that's all the books that I have this week. I also have one other book that's that arrived this morning, but it's not for me, and because it's Jess of Jess Hart's book birthday present, because it's her birthday on the 23rd, which is my maths is terrible. I think it's next Sunday, but correct me if I'm wrong, Jess, I'm really sorry. I know what day it is, I just can't remember what day it is. My whole weekday sense is totally baffled, but yeah, that book will be in my mailbox next week. So yeah, 5 books for me. And what did you get in your mailbox?